So for this second how-to video for the Nearpod.com site, we're going to continue looking at the presentations that are available. So if I click My Library, it takes me to some of the ones that I've already saved. One of those is the introduction of Mice and Men. So you have options here. You can either preview it, all right, and this is going to take you to a little preview window, which would be similar to what your students would be seeing. You can look through, see what it looks like. Now you have some options here to either start a live lesson, make it student-paced. You're also able to edit, delete, share if you would like to share it in some way, and it can also give you the description that was saved with the presentation. So this is something that if you watched my last video, you saw I already found it. This is in Nearpod, the website's library, available for anyone to search and download. So just so you can see, I'm going to show you the live lesson versus the student page. So when I click live lesson, all right, you would give this code to your students. Your students would go to the website, and there is a place for them to input the code. You can share it via any of these different options. You can send it via Remind, Google Classroom, if you use any of these platforms. Or, like I said, you can just give it to the students and they put it in themselves. Once you've done that, all right, the way this works is, because I have said that it's live, the students, when they log in, they're going to be locked into each of these screens. So on whatever device they're using, they will have to be on this screen, all right? And then as you go through, there are certain pages where you may have a quiz, which is what this would be. And as the students complete their quiz, you would see the percent participation of all the students, you know, how many have submitted, and you would also get results. So it continues through like that. Now, you can also see it from your student's perspective by hitting Student View. It takes a second here. There we go. So now you can see exactly what they're seeing, you know, whereas as the teacher, you were only seeing how many participated before. All right, I can also flip back. There was another quiz. So this is the previous quiz where we saw that participation screen. All right, so I'm able to open this in a separate window if I want to make sure that I, keep this up and can remember what question they may be on, or I can switch back to teacher view. And you can see the code and the screen here. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to leave this session. Reminds me I can resume it if I wish. Now to show you the student paste. Now this is a premium feature which I'm not able to do, unfortunately. But there are upgrade options. It does cost money, but you can also try to get your school district interested in purchasing a school district membership, in which case all teachers are able to use the student paste view, which of course is awesome for flipping the classroom and for differentiating by letting the students set their own pace with the material. So, now I am going to show you the edit function. So it's going to let me edit it. I can either choose to duplicate it so I don't have changes saved, or I can edit this file if I know that whatever I do, I definitely want to keep saved. I'm going to go ahead and hit duplicate lesson. So now this is going to create a copy that I can make changes with and not have to worry about doing anything that's irreversible. So you can see here all of the slides with information. They're already listed here. You can also see where the open-ended questions are, which include several options. Now I'm also able to add a slide, and if I click add a slide, You have three different options. You can either add content, which would be like adding another PowerPoint slide with more information, or you can add an activity, which is more like a quiz or something that the students have to do. And then you can also add web content if you want to embed a web page of some sort. So the basic, let's add content. All right, they have some different options here for content. It can just be a regular old slideshow, it can be some kind of video, audio, whatever it may be, or just a regular slide. I'm going to keep this simple, so for today, let's just add a slide. And you're able to add a title, you're able to use themes. It's very similar to PowerPoint in this sense. You can add some kind of background from an image that you have saved in your computer. You can drag and drop files in. You can upload files that you want to add in, a video or an image or a GIF, or just regular text. So I'm just making sample text for a presentation. Let's give it a theme. So I pick that theme. And then this title, sample title. And you have your basic PowerPoint slide. Okay, you're able to preview it if you wish, so you can see what it would look like in the presentation. And then you can save and exit. And it will add that slide in to the end of the presentation, whatever it may be. And from here, you're able to move it wherever you like if you want it to be somewhere else. I'm going to do one more thing, and that's to show you adding an activity. So if I hit add slide again, I hit add activity. Let's just do a sample quiz. For this quiz, it's very similar to if you've ever used Google Forms to create a quiz. You have your question. And then you go to filling in your answer options, option 1 or option 2. And then you can add answers if you want to have, more multiple choice questions for you to pick from. And then you're able to add other questions if you wish. You can have as many as you like. And then when you're done, you can click save. You are able to delete a question if you accidentally added one. So here now I just have my one, so I'll go ahead and click save. Oh, I'm missing something it still wants. You have to click to select a correct answer. That's what I missed. So let's say option 1 is the correct answer. Then you click save. Now it will work, and it will add to the end of the file of the presentation. All right, so that's it for today. That's your basic functions in editing a presentation. You're also able to start one from scratch as well if you wish to do that. But kind of your basic functions for delivering a presentation with the added benefit of these open-end questions or quizzes or other activities that you can have your students do. So I'd save and exit, and it would take me back out to my lesson screen. All right, that's it for today.